You heard Dr. Priscilla Chumensibafo of the University of Ghana say directly, among others, that GUTA may be able to help. Often, you guys have been mentioned.
Yeah.
What do you say in reaction to that?
Yeah.
And once it's done, finally, I would like us to, all of you, to tell us how the government or the managers of the economy should prepare us for what it is that they are doing to, manage the situation. Because as we have heard, it will get worse before it gets better. What sort of, program should government begin to roll out so that people can begin, to warm up to what is likely, Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much, Samson, for this opportunity to clear ourselves once and for all on this issue. Because it makes us very uncomfortable when we are talking about depreciation. But we may not be the cause after all. To tell the truth, we do trading. Trading is very important. It's the distributive arm of manufacturing. So we cannot take that segment from manufacturing. And let me also say that manufacturing is not complete unless it reaches the final consumer.
That's
and
right.
we serve as the vehicle. And so the manufactured goods that we have here in Ghana is being sold by us, the trading community, and then the shortfall. And the shortfall is what we are sourced from elsewhere. Unless maybe at this time we are saying that we don't have to import. If our direction is not to go on excessive importation, then it lies on policy direction. It lies on how we make our investment and all that. So if you do your regulations and all that, your policy guidelines and all that to suggest that we are departing from excessive importation, then it's within the framework of what the government wants. So I want to tell all of us that categorically clear that about 80% of the local manufacturers migrated from trading. Because we do trading, know the volumes of what we trade in, and then we migrate. So it's a natural migration from trading. And then trading have become the breeding grounds for most of us who do not have mainstream government work and all that. So we should know that it's a very essential. So I've established the fact that we buy all the manufactured goods, and then we also migrate to manufacturing. So we should establish that.
Okay.
And so we don't want anything to come and impede this migration and all that, because we know that that's the way to go. But we have a shared responsibility. The shared responsibility that we have in here is that we do excessive importation, and that is true, and we are very part of it. But let me also tell you that our share of this problem is only 15%. Yeah. All the traders, the importers from northern region, Brunafo region, Ashanti region, Western region, Greater Accra region, Central region, the importers that go to Dubai, to Turkey, to China and all that. You know that some of us go to China or Dubai, and then we consolidate. About 20 people consolidate and bring only 1 20-footer container or 1 40-footer container. Are you aware of that? That we do consolidation. So 20 people bring just 1 container. The bulk of importation here in Ghana is those institutional imports that is being done by these multinationals. 85%. So much as you are telling us to migrate into manufacturing, I've told you that that's the natural progression. But the same cannot be said for these multinationals. Why are we shying away from using our investment law to contain and curtail importation? It's so easy. Why don't we do that? That you tell me, the trader, the indigent, that patronize made in Ghana goods, and I've confirmed and told you that we have the shops, and then we patronize the made in Ghana goods, but you cannot do the same for the foreign foreigner who has come, the foreign expatriate who is doing the supermarket. That your investment law should guide this supermarket to have its shelf life about 30% of locally made goods, and that our investment law cannot do. That we have opened our investment to trading so that it's derailing the effort of local manufacturers. And that is so huge to the extent that you do not also allow them to bring corresponding funds that they will use it to import these goods. All that one need as a foreign entity, a very big entity at that, is to show an evidence of investment of 1 million in goods. And so little times cash is shown. So the person just gets the GIPC certificate with just an evidence of 1 million investment in goods. And then the floodgates is open for dumping. That they bring in so many containers into the country and just repatriate the money. And at this stage, all that they need to do is to pack these dollars. They don't think about the value. So whatever amount that one gives to them, they take it.
All right.
Because he has no obligation and he has not actually invested any money. The investment law should be made so that having given him the license, then you tell him what money are you going to use to import these goods that you are going to bring. And then he said that this year I'm bringing 500 containers, isn't it? So the 500 containers, you ask him what is the value of these 500 containers. Then it's $10 million. Then he is supposed to bring the $10 million lodged at Bank of Ghana. It's not for government of Ghana. It's for him to use it to bring his own goods. Because his grandfather has not made any cocoa farm where that will bring this forest. For you to just give him open-handed opportunity. And then when they feed on your forest as vultures and hyenas and pythons and all that, you come and blame the local importer. It is not fair. So we have all the opportunity to use the investment laws to contain.
Okay, that's a point you have made quite eloquently.